Now it's time. It's traditional for us to have senior reflections, and so I'd like to invite our seniors, all dressed up in their gowns, to who's first? They're all pointing at each other like, not me, I'm not doing it. Josie's leading us off. Well, I'm going to sit up front. Yeah, you can follow her, or do you want to sit and watch her speak? That's the way it usually goes. I'll sit.
Hi, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Josie McIver. I actually just finished writing this in the pew just now, so stay with me. I have attended St. Luke's for my entire life, and therefore St. Luke's has had a substantial impact on my life. I've been attending for 18 years, I've been a part of YD for 7 years, and I've been in vestry for 1 year. So obviously, I spent a lot of time here. But I couldn't have been happier to spend so much time here. It's led me to all of you amazing people and even prompted me towards my future at the University of Arkansas. YD has been one of the biggest constants in my life. For 7 years, that has been the one activity that I truly kept up with through all my years. When Becky asked me to share my favorite YD memory for the steeple, I couldn't think of a specific time. This has been partly due to the fact that I don't have a good memory, but it also is partly, it's also partly because most of my YD memories are best memories. I'm going to be attending the University of Arkansas for either food science or mechanical engineering, which we're both nurtured here at St. Luke's. I want to thank everyone who supported my little baking business so I could learn about my love for baking and my desire to test new recipes, pushing me towards a love for food science. In addition, I want to thank everyone who took time to question me about cars and racing so I could spill my passion onto you guys. This church helped nurture and grow many of my passions that now have led me to 2 very different futures, one in food science and one in mechanical engineering, so thanks a lot, guys. You've made deciding a major very difficult. St. Luke's has felt like a second family to me, and I want to thank everyone for creating that atmosphere.
Hello, my name is Cody Lay, and the time I've had here at YD has been great. Luke invited me out a little more than 4 years ago, and I've been trying to go every week since. Yeah, I've gotten all kinds of great opportunities through YD, like our Washington, D.C. trip. While at D.C., we got to see all the classic sites and the National Cathedral, and without YD, I don't think I would have ever gotten to do something like that, especially not with my friends. But even outside of the big trip, getting to come in every Wednesday was always something I looked forward to, even when they did make us do manual labor. But I always knew we had something fun planned, whether it was some weird game created by the Olsons or Droges that I still don't understand the rules to, or a faith-themed activity put on by Father Nick. Not to mention, I think it's really helped me grow as a person, especially my palate, as I've gotten to try some really interesting foods. From getting to eat snail at the Christmas party and duck while in DC, it was certainly an experience. But my time here at YD has never been dull, and I want to sincerely thank everyone for the good memories and the free food.
Yay, there's a stool. All right. Hi, my name is Jacqueline Ambrose. If you guys don't know me, I am Josie's best friend. I came into this program at YD like 2.5 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I thought y'all were crazy because I was like my first day here, and this is like probably my best memory, but first day here, you guys were talking about the DC trip. It was like the whole congregation, we were all eating, and out of nowhere, someone just asked me, I think it was Ms. McIver, she's like, do you want to go with us? And I was like, sure. And she was like, it's all paid for, like everybody's donated, there's lots of people here to help you. And I was like, no, this is not happening. Like I've never been on a vacation other than to visit my family. But I got to go to DC, and it was honestly a great memory to have with all these amazing people, the people in YD, and all the leaders that have helped us. But I was just like, who does this? But ever since then, I've worked high school too. I've always made sure to keep my schedule clear for Wednesdays, or try to at least. Some days I did not come, but I did try to keep every Wednesday open. And when people would ask me why at work, and I'd be like, it's because I have to go to church. Like I have to go see these people. These people have made my life so much better in more ways than one, and without them, I really don't know where I would be. With that, I would like to thank everybody, especially Miss McIver and Josie and the McIver family, for allowing me to come with them to this place and introducing me to all of you guys. It has really been a blessing. And yeah, just thank you all.
You all enrich our lives beyond measure. The time that, we've been able to spend with you is a blessed time for us. And so we'd like to give you some parting gifts as you depart, right? So that you can take a little piece of us with you. And so is Miss Carol here? Where's she at? There she is. Miss Carol's going to help me. Huh? Hiding in the back? Okay. Okay. Do you remember that one? Okay. And so can I tell them what's in there so people know? Well, of course I can. I love this. Okay, so Cody, this is yours. And Jackie, this is yours. And the blue one right here. Okay. So in each of these gifts is a little token of our, oh, definitely, yes. Okay, so Josie, and yours is a book of common prayer, right? And it's got your name engraved on it. And in it, there's an inscription, right? That praying shapes believing. And I hope that in your journey to Arkansas, that you'll remind yourself to pause and to pray. And to know that this community is continually praying for you. You can always count on us at 8 and 4 to say your name right. You know when that is. But those are the words of our tradition. And so we happily give those to you. Cody, when my dad went to sea, my grandpa gave him a book of prayers. And I was searching the interwebs, and I actually found a copy from 1968. But as you go forth in the Merchant Marine Academy, those are prayers to be said at sea, specifically at sea, where you're going to be spending a lot of your time. And in it, left a quotation from the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, and just a reminder to love your crew, and they'll love you back. And so pause every couple of days and say something. And Jackie, we know that you're from the Roman Catholic tradition, and they have their own set of prayers. And so we think we got it right, but I believe that is the divine office. And we hope that as you go to Stillwater and you're learning how to use the universal language of numbers to your advantage, to everyone's advantage, that you will pause throughout your day and offer prayer and know that we will be praying for you as well. And then Josie, if you would come up here, please. Josie mentioned in her speech that she served on the vestry, which she did. And so, microphone right there if you want to do that. You can go over here. There we go.
Is this on?
It is.
All right. A couple of years ago, the vestry decided that we needed a representative from young disciples. And we chose you. And as just a little token of our gratitude for your wonderful year of service, we have a little special gift for you this day. Thank you.
I was thinking about that today is the birthday of the church, and what we could say to our graduates as they prepare to move on. And I remember somebody once that in the beginning of the Bible, there's this book called Genesis, right? The one that we read and then sometimes we stop because it's like, wow, it's a really long book. But in it, there's this story about the Tower of Babel. Do y'all remember that one? Where the speech is all confused because the people are working together and they're building this great tower. And I'm reminded that today, that's right, we hear about sort of the reversal of that, in the sense that the disciples are gathered together and then they're speaking in the language that everybody can understand. Everybody can understand in their own language, and this message is being, and there's understanding. And so a reversal of this aspect where once everything was confused, understanding, right? And I'm thinking about how you all are going to be going to all these different places, right? Learning new languages. You're going to be learning the language of your profession, whether that's engineering or food science. There's probably a lot of big words that you're going to be learning in that, right? You're going to be learning the dimensions of the ship, man, and like all the jargon that goes on with sailors. So good luck, right? And you're going to be speaking and helping people out, and in the language of numbers, right? And so there's this aspect that you're going to have to learn to understand these new languages and share it with people. But I would just impress upon you the language that you've learned here, one of which you've spoken about, how you've always made time for each other, how there's been this love that has supported you, there's been this wild and crazy invitation to just come along. There's been new experiences in trying out food that you never thought you'd eat. I mean, who eats snails, right? Nobody. And the fact that there's this grounding. You've been here for your whole life, right? All of it's a little bit different, but all of it works together for the good. So as you leave here, in learning that new language, know that understanding takes time, that there's failure in that, and failure can be good. This is a period of your life where you got to try new things, try it on so that you can find your purpose and your passion. And so I just encourage you to live fully into that. Make those mistakes, right? Love and love hard. Make time for what gives you peace and what allows for you to be recreated. That's one of the prayers today, is that we will be recreated through the Spirit. And so find those moments where you can do that. And, most of this congregation has forgotten how to do this. But don't forget to play. Okay? Keep that. Jackie's like, I will. All right, but make time for recreation in your life, whatever that is. And that will allow you to learn and learn more deeply, right? And then, I want to totally impress upon you this knowledge, right, that this will always be your home in a way. Even if you've only been here for a time. Even if you've only come for the food, right? This will always be your home, and we will always be praying for you. That's because we love you, okay? And as you go, you leave a little bit of yourself here, and we hope that you'll take a little bit of us with you. Amen.